The interior of the shop is amazing. It's got a kind of old world quality and amazing kind of worn timber floor. There is a kind of a mysterious basement which I've never managed to see, but I've always been curious. There's a ramp that brings you down.
Well, I was looking for rubbers for this foot stand on my old Honda 50. They've been on the lookout for them for months, but they're hard to get. The old Honda 50s are collector's items now, and this is one of the few places I think that's prepared to keep looking after them.
And I only realised that they were 3 generations by reading it in the newspaper. There was an article in the Evening Herald, and I was like, that's the bicycle shop I go to, that's the lads. And I was, God, that's the son, grandson, and whatever's after that.
The grandfather actually started in 1917, and it was very small then, and they only fixed bicycles. But it wasn't long after that they started into ancient motorcycles as well. So that is about the history. The grandfather, and then my dad and me, and now the 2 sons.
What's my history in the shop here? It started when I left school about 15. I've been working Saturdays before that since maybe 8, 9. Come into Saturday morning, fiddle around and go home.
Probably since I've been about 10 at the weekends, and then full time from about 16 onwards.
When I started, there was only one bike you could sell, that was Rally. And you needn't have anything else in the shop because no one would buy it off you. People came in to buy a Rally bike, and that was the end of the story. I used to think if someone is not a Rally agent, not worth his while having a bike shop. Because the Irish, they just wanted Rally bikes. Yeah, there was an Irish-made bicycle, it was called a Viking, and it was a fabulous bike. But then Chinese imports started to arrive, and they couldn't cope on price, so they just closed it down. People in Dublin don't realise that joy somewhere. Few of them, but most of them, it's such a chore to get up on a bike. There's no joy in the cycling. You know, they don't want a bike that they love. Just, it's a nuisance. There's a little old woman, she's on about that size. She's over 70, and she cycles everywhere. Everywhere she cycles. She has an old Rally, something like this, except the ladies' version of it. And she's never without it. She's a lovely old dear, but it's frail and skinny looking. Oh, that's why she's still going, yeah. She's no intention of giving the bike up. Well, my own dad died at, I think, 64. He smoked like a chimney, so he got lung cancer, died very quick. But at the moment, I don't smoke at all, so I've passed him out. I've reached, 76 now. So I've beat him by a good few years. Yeah. And once in a while I kind of thought maybe I'd like to be a dive instructor off in Australia or something like that, where the water would be continually warm. But it'd be, if you're already married and kids and all that, you can't change tunes like that in the middle of the thing. Last September I gave up teaching the diving because I wanted more time to do dancing. Well, I always liked to dance, but now I do swing. It's a great and salsa. And well, included with the swing is kind of more modern swing. They call it Lindy hop. It's more involved. I'm learning that. The windsurfing is no petrol, no engines, just use the wind. It's fantastic. It gets away from all spanners and dirt and oil and grease and petrol for the weekends. Out there on the board is fantastic. At the moment I'm learning to kite surf. Well, I've learned to fly the kite, but you have to be able to do it first, because you can't kind of go out on the board. You have to fly the kite without looking at it. I don't think I could do anything else, really. I'm kind of happy with my lifestyle at the moment. I don't want to change it. Unless I won the lotto or something, then I'd buy a house in Cyprus. Swim all day, dance all night.
It's a little tune we're gonna play for you. Ain't nothing to it and it's easy to do. Called the Galloway Boogie. It's the Galloway Boogie. Keeps you groovy 24 hours a day.